So I think I've been lied to. Somebody, actually, many people have been lying to me in my comment sections. And quite frankly, I'm disappointed in you guys. I thought we had a better relationship than this. I thought we could, I could look in the camera, you could type into the comment section that we would be upfront with each other. And maybe I'm just wishing for something that's not there. But I was told that Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese is not a rivalry. I was just told over and over, this is nothing. You're dragging it. There is no, nobody cares about this. Why are we still doing this? I gotta say, it was all cap. You know it's a rivalry. Why do I say that? Wait a second. Let's look at these numbers here. Oh my God. ESPN PR just dropped their ratings for the game. The Sky and the Fever, 2.5 million average viewers, 3.1 peak. A lot of people got to see belt to ass on Saturday. The most watched WNBA game ever on ESPN platforms. Now, when we say it's not a rivalry, what do you mean? Be more clear about your thoughts, because when I see them, I'm like, oh, you just don't want to talk about these things. This is absolutely a rivalry. In the words of Juvenile, if this ain't a rivalry, then what do you call that? I can't believe that people are twisting themselves into pretzels and trying to uphold this charade like this is not the main attraction possibly in sports right now, as the NBA tries to reset its star power and transition it to the next generation. You don't have to like Angel Reese. You don't have to like Caitlin Clark. But to deny it at this point is simply running from reality. They do not play the same position. Guess what? Neither did LeBron and Steph Curry. They don't guard each other. Well, neither did Magic Johnson and Larry Bird a lot of times. You know deep down what this rivalry is based on. These are people with contempt for each other that happen to represent different segments of the population, that happen to not just fall strictly along racial lines. Because, man, I can't count the amount of black folks I know that love them some Caitlin Clark. Angel might have it a little tougher because it's not necessarily a skill thing with the Angel Reese fans. This is like you're standing behind her. You're being, in solidarity with her against, whatever they perceive her to be up against. But to call this not a rivalry, to dismiss it as this thing that is whatever, is wholly dishonest at this point. And once again, the numbers disagree with you wholeheartedly. I think this is setting up to be one of the definitive rivalries in the history of American sports. It's already done it on the college level. Now it's doing it at the professional level. And it's going to come with uncomfortable conversations of who's really leading the way in the game amongst the grander portion of, all the best players in the WNBA. No, Angel Reese is not one of the best players in the WNBA. I think we can all be honest with that. But Caitlin Clark is one of the best players in the WNBA. I think we can be honest about that. And when the Sky and the Fever get together, things just spark up a little differently. Now, the Fever are going to keep putting up incredible numbers all year. In the Sky, they're not necessarily going to do this every time out, but it's a little bit like wrestling. You only need the proper matchup. It's cool that the champion has other opponents like Caitlin will have. When they get in there with the Liberty, people are going to watch it. When they get in there with the Aces, people are going to watch it, the Lynx, and so on. But when you swing it back around and it's time for that monthly championship match against, Angel Reese, there's going to be a little something extra there. And I am no longer accepting people come out here and say, this is not a rivalry. It's over. It is a rivalry. It's here. You have to deal with it. The only question is, can you? Anyway, my name is Rich. I just want to talk about that and get that off my chest real quick, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Let me know in the comments, are you willing to admit that it is now a rivalry? Anyway, I'm up out of here.